Hi, I'm Rachel Gray. Welcome to my cooking channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make a spinach salad with a warm bacon dressing. It's a snap to put together and I think you're really going to like it. We're going to start with 8 ounces of spinach. This container right here is 16 ounces of spinach, so you need half of it. So you can see 8 ounces pretty much fills up this big bowl. The next thing we need is 6 slices of bacon. This bacon I have right here is partially frozen. It's easier to cut if it's partially frozen. And I just cut those into what's known as lardons, just little slices. And they're all kind of frozen together, but I'm just gonna sort of break them apart a little bit in the pan. If they're still stuck together, then once I start to turn on the heat, I'll separate them with a wooden spoon. I just take what I haven't used and I put it back into the package, and then I put it in a Ziploc bag and put it back into the freezer. So it's still frozen, it's not all the way thawed. And then for the next salad, I'll just take it out and do the same thing. I'm just gonna turn the heat on this now, and I'm going to turn it on medium-high. And I'll show you how I do my bacon. I do it so that it's perfect, especially for a salad, every time. For this salad, I'm going to use 4 ounces of mushrooms. So that's half of the container that you get at the grocery store. When you pick a mushroom from the grocery store, you want to clean it off with just a little damp paper towel. You don't want to run them under water, because if you do, they'll just soak up all of the moisture. They're like little sponges, especially if you don't want them to be soggy when you saute them. You can hear my bacon sizzling. I'm just gonna break those lardons apart, and I'll give them a quick stir. I don't need to pay too much attention to them, but I do, it's bacon, so you do kind of need to keep an eye on it, at least up until a point. So while I'm cleaning my mushrooms, I'll just stir this bacon reach over and stir it every now and again. And for this particular recipe, I'm gonna go ahead and cut the stems off. Not all the way off, just the kind of yucky part. Just gonna cut that off. And after I'm done doing that, I'll go ahead and slice them. With my bacon, it's pretty much done. Turn off the heat and just let it finish the rest of the way. I'll just pull it to the side, and as it sits in the residual heat, it'll just cook the rest of the way. It's probably about 3/4 of the way cooked. Most of the fattiness has gone away, and the bubbles in the pan are really big at this point. Our mushrooms are sliced and finished. We'll put those aside for now. And I'm going to slice a little red onion. I've got my red onion here, and I'm just gonna turn it so I've got it side down. Hopefully you can see me do this. And then I'm just gonna come in on a little bit of an angle and do super thin slices until I have what I need. And that's probably as good as I need. And they're perfect, like, shape. Not too large, not too small. And they'll be great for this salad. I've got my bacon here, and it's perfect. And I'm just gonna pull it onto this paper towel to drain it. And you've got the perfect little bacon bits for a salad. I'm just gonna turn the heat back on for a minute, and I'm gonna saute my onions and my mushrooms just for a minute, just to get them a little bit wilted. So once that bacon grease is hot again, I'm just gonna throw these mushrooms in just for a minute. You can hear them sizzle. Give them a little toss. Like I said, they're little sponges, so they're gonna soak up some of that yummy bacon grease. Toss in the red onion as well. Okay, so they're not even brown or anything. They've just soaked up all that beautiful bacon grease. So they're nice and flavored, delicious. This salad also calls for 2 hard-boiled eggs. I have a steam oven, so I just I sprayed my ramekins and I put my eggs into the ramekin, and then I put them in the steam oven just for like 9 minutes. And then I'm just gonna pop them out and chop them up and put them on. If you haven't heard of a steam oven, they are just fantastic. It's the best thing in my kitchen. So I put this on. This is our egg. And then I add the mushrooms and the onions. Oh, and it smells so good. I just can't even tell you how good those mushrooms and onions smell going on the salad. Then I'll go ahead and put my bacon bits down. Everything is better with bacon. And I don't even really need to crumble them because I've cut them into the lardons. So they're already just perfect sizes. And then I'm gonna put some feta cheese on this. I just buy the block of feta. It's feta crumbles really easy. It comes in crumbles, but you get more bang for your buck if you buy it in the block. It also lasts longer, so that's the way I buy it, and then I just crumble it over. It's not a problem to crumble it. Okay, so these are all the ingredients for the salad. Now all we have to do is put the dressing together. You don't need to be afraid of this dressing. It comes together in a snap, and it's really good. I'm gonna make it in the same pan that I fried the bacon in. I'm gonna take 3 tablespoons of olive oil. And you can go ahead and turn that heat to low. And I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of red wine vinegar. A half of a teaspoon of Dijon mustard. 2 teaspoons of light brown sugar. Put that in. Put that in. A little teeny speck of garlic. Maybe even a half a clove, and then just a little bit of salt. Maybe a half a teaspoon. Then we're just gonna whisk those ingredients together. Maybe turn the heat up for a second or 2 just to get it nice and hot. That mustard's gonna help emulsify our dressing. Just make sure it's all nice and mixed together. And then pour it over our salad, toss it, and we're ready to go. And there you have it. It's a wilted spinach salad with a warm bacon dressing. It's really delicious and your family's gonna love it. You can find this recipe and over 200 delicious recipes on my blog, cookingwithrachel101.com. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe.